Jenna and I went to Haiti on a mission trip. It's funny how it worked out. I actually was going down there to do medical work because I'm a nurse, and I was going to go and work in the clinic. But when I get down there, like, I learned that you just don't have expectations for God because He's going to change your plans.
Guys, I'm here in
Backwoods Haiti.
Backwoods. We're on a little journey. It's been really nice. I forsook the medical team and joined up with the cool kids.
Hey! We're the cool kids.
These are my besties. Doing pretty good. Enjoying the life. The view is absolutely beautiful here.
Haiti is an extremely poor country. Like, a lot of people think that because of the earthquake, it's poor now, but that's not true. Like, it was extremely poor before the earthquake, and now it's like 50 times worse. It's so poor, and there's trash everywhere, and broken down buildings everywhere, and tents everywhere. But Haiti is so beautiful, like the country. I mean, it is beautiful, beautiful landscape, beautiful sunrises and sunsets. Mountains are beautiful. The ocean is, crystal blue, and I mean, it's just beautiful, and it rains every day, and the weather wasn't bad. From what I hear, it does get pretty bad, but it was really nice when I was down there, and I really, one day I was just really looking at how pretty everything was, and I think that that's what we need to do with people, because everybody's going to have trash in their life, and everybody's going to have scars, and there's always going to be something that's not going to make somebody pretty on the outside. But once you peel that away and, look past all the junk in their lives, you can really see, the true beauty. I met another couple, Oscar and Christine. They had an orphanage in a village outside of TTN, and they had an orphanage. They have an orphanage, and it had about 20 kids in it, and that's a lot. And they all went to school, and it was actually very clean. That was one of the first things that we saw. It was very clean, and the kids were so well behaved, which was a treat, because every other kid they grabbing all your stuff, and they're just like, but they were so well behaved. And what was so cool was you could see these people that in the midst of this hard circumstance that they're going through, living in a country where they have nothing, they still love these kids 100%, and they're giving their life for these kids, and sharing their life with these kids, and sharing Jesus with these kids, and they really, really want the best for them. And we had this parachute. I don't know if you have ever done this, but I was deprived as a child. I have never taken a big parachute and bounced stuff on it, and it was the most amazing thing ever. And so of course they're gonna think it's awesome, because I'm like, dude, this is sweet. So we were playing with this parachute, and just to see their faces light up was so cool. It was so cool. You'll just be walking down a road, and you'll just feel this little hand slide in yours, and it's a little kid, and they just want you to hold them or play with them, and just spend time with them, and that was really, because I'm not a kid person. If anybody knows me, I do well to do with students, and so holding little kids, and some of them had no shoes, no clothes. They had, the stereotypical third world country, naked, swollen bellies, and your heart just goes out to them, and you just want to love them in any way you can. I went to a worship service, and it was just a worship service. It wasn't anything, it wasn't a full message or anything. I know I've said it a million times, but I mean, these people have nothing, and they worship God with reckless abandon, and it is just, I don't know, I'm crying. It's so cool. It was just, so cool. As far as like in my own quiet times, I really did learn about like believing in God, like believing, that He is real. I was reading, actually, one day I was reading The Christian Atheist, that book by Craig Rochelle, and that was just the chapter that I was on, was like actually believing in God and believing that He, can change your situations and your circumstances that you're in, and like believing that He's in control of everything. And so just like actually like, putting the foot to the ground and saying this is real, and living out your faith in whatever way that is possible, whether it's loving people, whether it's telling people about Christ, whether it's being a good example to whoever you've been in contact with. Just being a legit Christian is just what it comes down to, not being fake, just being real. So I really learned to love people and just to be happy. Like I'm a pretty happy person. Like I'm happy all the time. Sometimes, well, yeah, I'm happy, but just to like really be happy. We're alive.
If Jenna Valovich learned to be happier, then that's a good trip.
I know. People tell me all the time, they're like, you were just so happy, and I really felt like I was lacking joy when I was there. And so to really learn to just be joyful and to be happy that you're alive, because we're alive. I mean, that's enough. We're alive.
Jesus, no turning back, no turning back, no turning back, no turning back.
Come on, Jesus.
It's